It's nice to be back in Rijeka. Thanks for inviting me, us, Inge and Diana. So yeah, I'm gonna make like a short presentation. So I work together with my girlfriend, Nika. Unfortunately, she's not here. She has to work, as we were talking about before. We need some money, so she's teaching as well.
So how did Inge said, sucking out his
Sorry.
her energy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm just gonna focus more on kinetic video works. Although we started like working together in 2003, and we've been both growing up in Slovenia, which at that time was, as you know, part of ex-Yugoslavia, now ex-Yugoslavia. So we've been going through this transition from kind of like socialist system to today's neoliberal capitalism. So a lot of our works is focused on that kind of transition and questioning identity, art system in terms of West and East, and so on. And the other part of the works that we also were doing for quite some time is these kinetic video installations that you mentioned. And as we have one kinetic video installation also here in the gallery, I thought maybe it's good to focus only on that. So yeah, I prepared like a few video documentations because we made quite a few of them. So yeah, možda samo staviti. So the idea for the first one was quite simple. We made it actually in 2005. So I guess we were thinking about how we communicate today, and as we see, we communicate a lot through the screens. So we use like computers, television, tablets, mobile phone, and today even much more as in that time. So somehow, I don't know, we got this idea how we would escape out of that media technology system, because somehow I think we are all trapped in this. Our society is trapped in that kind of media system, and you can't really escape. So yeah, this was our first. Maybe you can start it. So the video is synchronized with the pneumatic mechanism. Pneumatic, that's like air compressed waves that can move. And in a way, with that kind of work, we also extended this kind of two-dimensional image of the video into the third dimensions, so into the gallery space. And yeah, maybe you can go to the next one. which is a bit similar. It's called Sisyphus Action.
Sound input that you put by sound that it's outside.
It's like a signal.
Yes.
No, but yeah.
Something like that.
You can do it also with the sound signal, but no, it's like a special software. So I check like the movement of the video very precisely in the video software. So then I have the time, and then I put this into like a time table. Yeah, and then it's another software which reads this which time, and then it tells what to do at what time.
Very complex.
It's a bit complex, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean the hardware things I do it myself mainly, but for the software I usually work with one or two guys. Yeah. So maybe we can go to the next one. Yeah, it's called Reality is Out. It's also a little bit of a play with the words.
Communicate with the audience finally through digital practice. Why are you trying to
Somehow I think we are kind of like, you know, we are these old gadgets are so, how to say that, so made so that they kind of like attract us, and I guess we are spending much more and more time on these machines. And I have two kids, and it's like, I I guess it's very difficult to compete with these digital machines. You know, like, I don't know, nowadays they have so many toys, you know, the toys are not so expensive anymore as they were like when I was young, so they have whatever, you know. They have so many things, but it's like for them, you know, to be online, to surf, to get to play some games, it's much more interesting, and it's really difficult to compete with this. Like you can offer them so many things, but yeah, so I guess it's that kind of dangerous. Of course, I also like technology, but handling all these applications. So I mean, probably you know social dilemma. Social media. So all these things are made for, it's not made for you to be happy, but it's made for making money and to get you online as much as they can, you know, because this brings them more money. So it's, in that sense, we're trying to, yeah. I don't know. Like.
Show us more, because it's very interesting to see.
So yeah,
it's
this one.
quite oxymoron, because when you started to work as a media artist, you didn't expect this kind of situation that is happening right now. And it would be, I think that this digital context could make, it makes an advance for you as a digital artist, but you are trying to tell something else.
Yeah, I'm just trying to tell.
Why don't you adopt everything you have? It's not a question directly for you, but to all digital artists. Why don't we adopt everything we have? It's not like a telling, it's
I mean, I don't know about the
it's
others,
the way.
but for me, like, I still think we need that kind of personal relation, because this is like the most basic human thing that we kind of can have, I don't know. And also the way, for me, it's like interesting how the world is developing. Like, I don't know, we have cars that can drive us, you know, we don't have to drive anymore. We have refrigerator that will refill by itself, you know. We have robots that can help us doing like jobs at home. So all the things are developing to help us, you know, that we would save time. But I'm questioning myself, saving what kind of time? So we have more time to be online, you know, like, yeah, maybe some others have different.
I do agree with you, but
It's the question of the ethical dimension. Of course, internet is great, you know, you can send email, you can do many things, but like, you know, seeing young people like, you know, going home from the school, and then they would say, okay, see you on Facebook, you know, and then they spend hours on Facebook instead of.
But that's the main question that is rising from post-digital. It is this kind of reaction. It's particularly post-digital reaction. How to stay human in absolutely digital time. Not quite absolutely, but we're kind of diving into.
I mean, I guess we just should be aware, and we have to find some kind of balance. But yeah.
It's a philosophy.
I think Nika wanted to add something.
To drop into this. We have more and more stuff to make life easier. I heard something on the radio, I don't remember the exact numbers, but like 50 years ago, we had like something like 300 objects in our home, or one person owned like 300 or something. No. And now it's like 3,000 objects that are supposed to make life easier and stuff. Like you also mentioned, your children have more toys than you ever could have had in your childhood.
Yeah, but they're not happy with them, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't make it better.
Yeah.
They want more.
They don't want more. They want more time online, you know. So it's difficult to compete with games, with YouTube, with that kind of things, you know.
We try to
we're taking advantage of this technology that allows us to have more free time.
But I think it's an illusion.
Yeah, it is illusion. Like,
Is there a time?
no, like, you said that we're like going more deeper into this technology and everything, but there's no escape from that. Like,
Of course,
there's
no
not.
escape.
globalization
go back,
and
we can go
industrialization
back.
is happening, and like it's a terrain that cannot go backwards, just onward.
Would you like to
Another
show? Sorry.
example, a friend of mine, she's a mother, and she wants to have this KitchenAid machine that can make dishes like you just drop in the ingredients, because she says she has no time to cook. And it has a million recipes in the computer of it. And I'm like, so, it makes me kind of angry.
We have these kitchens. You can come and they just
Wow.
drop everything
Where?
in and exactly.
Well, but in the end, yeah, you have, everyone has the same food at home, because you have these recipes. It's like McDonald's at home,
Yes.
a machine that suggests it makes life easier, but in the end, it's another machine.
I always say that I'm cooking, cleaning and bringing food from the market as my fitness. Instead of going to fitness, I just do that. I wash my windows, and I don't understand why people don't like this physical work which is bringing you happier. Because when you finish something like that, like good food or cleaning something, I'm not cleaning my apartment every day, and I don't have children, so it's easier. But it's making you fulfilled. You know, you did a little task and you feel better. But if you always let somebody do for you, especially not mechanical things, which are very often breaking down and will always break down, so you get frustrated. Like now I need just one file for certain reason to make evaluation, and I cannot get file because it's online, so complicated. They made it, they couldn't give me, instead of just sending me per post or per email. So, you know, we are getting more obsessed with the technology to work for us, but actually we work, and I'm talking about quite often, we are working for technology now. You know, we are slaves of the robot and robotics in that. So it's not everything easier. So I think there are some movements where younger people try to go back to this normal life, but it's only alternative. It's alternative. It's not massive.
Yeah.
Would you like to show something?
Sorry?
Yeah, would you like to continue showing, or?
I don't know how much time do we have. I can show more. I can stop.
Jedan, 2 sata. 5, 2.
Koliko?
2 sata.
A koliko?
Aha, koliko imam vremena?
How much time do I have?
She don't know what's the time now.
15 more minutes. So yeah, okay, we can go
20
on.
minutes.
Sorry?
20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
How many times
This
do
is
you have?
20 minutes. This is what they said that I have to.
15 to 20 minutes.
Okay, but we
That's
have
cool.
also, you know, your show, I would like that you show more. We have now also in Zoom Mario and Rivka, so if any of you would like to say something in this spontaneous discussion, so just, you know, raise hands or something. But because we use your time to present your work, maybe you can a little bit talk about your work a little bit longer, and then we can still
Yeah, I don't think I have so much to say anymore, because these works are like, you know, the theme is a bit similar, so it's like,
but, you know,
they're like different.
Okay, I have a question, because I asked you already personally another day. How is your, how do you work with the partner? You know, because this is always a question. When I was working with Hyper, people ask me, well, he is an author, he is an artist, because he's a man, and everybody thought Nika, and everybody thought Heiko was the right guy. And I was like his wife, or somebody who is just putting a name behind, and and we did have a certain way how we developed our project, that we really were equal, but with very different skills. So maybe you can say something about your work with Nika.
Yeah. No, I mean, we met at the academy, so yeah, we became like partner. And then it was just very spontaneous, so we would, you know, when I would be doing something in the academy, she would help me, And then when, you know, she would be doing, like, developing her projects, I would be helping her. And then at the end, you know, we didn't, I mean, we thought, why not trying to work together and just forget about this authorship, who gave the idea or whatever. We are like, I guess we are like a brand, you know, like we don't really want to explain whose idea is something. It's just like we just have this rule. It's both, I mean, of course, some things are more my ideas and I do here the technical things. Nika is doing more some other things and some other works. But I guess at the end it doesn't really matter. We both are like
for you, it doesn't matter, and it's better for the others, because sometimes Heiko did more, or did one video that he put my name, and it's Heiko, please, it's really you did it. You are not aware how much you did it. So he was somebody, both of us was respecting each other, and probably he had something in his mind that expired by our talks or whatever, I don't know, or giving him hints or something. So it's important to respect each other, and then you can work together and say, we are authors.
Yeah. I mean, for us it was kind of like a conceptual decision, you know.
Yes.
It doesn't really matter who does what. It's at the end, whatever we produce, it's like, and we don't do any separate work. It's always, you know, we don't have like, also, I mean, we don't also have like a solo career or whatever, you know. We only do like that. And I guess it's also maybe a little bit because we both studied in Ljubljana, in academy. So this academy, it's quite traditional, so it was a lot about this modernism and genius, and, you know, modernistic artist is a genius and blah, 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 which is kind of like, I don't know, bullshit for me. And yeah, with this, we kind of break this rule as well, you know, as we are a team. We can't be that kind of modernistic genius or whatever. Maybe, yeah, we can just show, otherwise, yeah, at least I want to show. Just see.
When you let me show you.
Okay, then.
Irony for the situation,
Yeah.
or it's funny. So you are. We find this. How can I say? It's very rare in visual art, video art, in media art, humor. And I remember it was one time that I thought, we should make something really funny finally, that people not only understand but also feel this other feeling, and your videos actually having this reference to problematic, but also it's somehow have a humor.
Yeah, I guess this is like our approach.
I think you wanted to do that.
Yeah, we wanted to do that probably also in a way because I guess, like, I don't know, like in Slovenia especially, but also like other places as well, I would say. It's like, you know, art has to be serious.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like, yeah, what people say, you know, and if you do something like that is a little bit funny, then it's not art. So we also wanted to break this rule as well with that. And I think like this, our works, they work on different levels. So I guess kids would laugh, but also like 70 or I don't know, older generation would like to listen, like the work. So, and yeah, there are also like different meanings inside. So I gave you one explanation, but maybe you find another one.
But you made a very good point, kids, because I remember any time we were showing exhibition with different artists, media art exhibition, children could enjoy better than any older the people were, was less understanding or feeling or relaxing. And children really love not only interactive things today because they all the time have a mobile, before they have mobile, if they interact, if they don't interact, they enjoy much better. I always told people, please bring your children to our exhibition. They can understand it, because there were already generation 20 years, 15 years ago, who understand different, or not understand, they didn't understand, they don't understand, but they appreciate, they somehow communicate with media. So these children, when you say, yes, that's very important.
I mean, for some kids this can just be funny. For example, just this video, we had it in Novigrad, and it was like in Museum Lapidarium, so it was in front of the museum. There are like some stairs, and it was like a summer, and there were like some pillows, and then there were like kids, maybe 10 kids from the neighborhood, you know, and they would watch this for 2 hours, and they would kind of like say, you know, we are watching that this stops and that this little man comes out of the screen.
What happened in Gallery Cortier yesterday or 2 days ago, I don't remember, when you were putting, before, when you were putting installation, maybe the day before, whatever, there was from outside came father with 2 children, actually parents with 2 children, and it was not working, you were there, and the monitor was kind of not in proper position. And the father first started, he said, look, this is, you have to correct it, and then you show this.
You need
children, there were very small children, they were looking like that. It was for them something completely new, something is not as usual, you know, this flat screen.
We were talking about window gallery. We had like a few shows in window galleries. Like in Ljubljana, there's like this beautiful gallery, which is like a city gallery, like right in the center. And you know, usually they had like 40 visitors a day, and when we had a show, we had like 400, 500 people getting into the gallery. So these kind of machines, I guess, they also attract like different generation kids, old, so that's why I also love this relation with normal public, not like just this art audience. Yeah, we can go to the next one.
Only color. The creator of our program, video is designed to make focus of local let's say, and get there, cars are on tow with so we notice it here, only after the airport. And to use it,
satellite performance in 1984. So he would invite a lot of famous artists at that time to collaborate, and this was broadcasted on the TV in the United States for the New Year's Eve, and it had like about 25 million viewers. So yeah, and the title of this performance is Good Morning, Mr. Hoover. So somehow, as you know, Namjoon Park already, like in the 80s, I think he said like in 30 years it will come time that everybody will have his own channel. Now he's here, so somehow we thought that's a good combination. So all 4 monitors are playing this Namjoon Park for satellite. And maybe we can go to the next one. That's maybe the last one I can show, or I can show more. So this is the one that we saw it here in the gallery. Yeah, maybe I just wanted to show you how it was done, because this one was probably, for filming, the most complicated. We had to build this huge machine, and we didn't know if...
It's physical.
Sorry? You can put a bit of...
So it's a physical, it's not monitor, it's you are really
You actually did this.
Yeah.
In real space.
It's not some kind of 3D.
So you build the whole wheel, you build the whole wheel?
And this one, other guy built this, I didn't build it.
Yes, but I mean for you. For
Yeah. They built only that just for that video, so we were shooting it, and then, now it's in pieces again.
There's no question. How did you film it? Nice.
You can put a bit of sound. It was quite shaky, noisy. I didn't feel so good in this machine.
Of course.
You must be art lover to not
He was, but then maybe at the end, I'm not sure. But no, it was okay. It was okay. But it was like at the end, it was still, we realized we need some more iron to put some more metal because it was still not good, and he was only like, oh my God.
It will cost more and more.
It will cost me more and more, and it will never stop. And
But even this machine, this system you had to build, which means...
This I developed. I did this, like the hardware thing.
Mechanical thing?
Mechanical thing, yeah. But the software thing did one guy. Yeah.
But you worked with the software guy and you understood how you can make also...
Yeah, I told him what to do, and
It would be cool to have also the actual machine in an exhibition next to the videos, so the audience can experience climbing.
With a special insurance.
It's on your own risk.
Okay, children, you just have to let them and they will find out.
The thing is, that kind of thing is, you need a space, it's impossible to move it, and also I kind of like it that you don't really know.
It's secret.
Yeah, it's like a secret. If you are like really interested, you can go, you can Google it, you can find it. But if you're just like, then it's, you have to put some effort to